much smaller show than Louisville. I don't think I'm coming back tomorrow. This is, ladies and gentlemen, 19th floor of Crown Plaza Hotel in downtown Dallas. Uh-oh. Now the way it works, to go above floor 7, you have to enter your card in a special reader. Otherwise the elevator cannot go above 7th floor. Alright, and that's... Hold on, what's going on here? Alright, missed it. And it's so hot outside. I'm sweating like a pig. Alright, and they told me it's the guy says, you have any preference? Do you have any preference for a floor? I said, the higher the better. No animals in the bathtub, that's always good. Got 2 beds, big LG. I love LG. And so he says, I said, yeah, give me the tallest floor possible. And check this out. This is pretty neat. And I just walked like the exhibition center where the show was to my left, just maybe 5 minutes. And I think that's some kind of a freeway, either 30 or 45. Yeah, nice. I like this. Oh, and they have a pool, so you can jump right from here into the pool. Actually, wait a second. It's only 6 feet 18 inches, and it says no diving. No, wait, over there it's 8 feet. I think diving is okay, but probably not from a 19th floor. Okay, a quick update. So the show was fine, except it's a bit on a small size, but I did meet some interesting people. First of all, I talked to Bulldog tuners. Very interesting stuff. You know, you can get up to 20% more torque. You know, and that thing is about $950 US. And they say they come with a 1-year warranty. And then I went to around the corner is actual Cummins, right? Cummins. I talked to Cummins. I said, "What do you guys think about this tuner?" And the guy, I don't know. But like, ask them how much warranty they offer. You know, how extensive was the testing of this product they did, right? Because it's easy to, you know, overload your engine. But I was just looking to unlock some power, specifically at the lower RPM. And this guy said an interesting thing is that he says you can go to a Cummins dealer and they can, you know, they can play with your ECM, kind of like what they did with the Caterpillar when I had my International. And he says they can tune it. He says they're not going to do it for free. He did not know what the fee would be, but he says they can tweak your ECM, you know. And then also I was looking for tarps. No such luck. There was quite a few shops that sell this stuff, but none of them brought tarps to the show, you know, which kind of like funny. Oh, they're so heavy. Like, you have so many people in there. Like each booth had probably, like, I don't know, 5-10 people, But these guys had these flags, you know, and they always go bad, and they get torn or they get dirty, and when they're dirty you have to replace them because you can get a ticket. So these were a steal at $2. Okay, you go to any truck stop, they're like, I forgot, $4.99, $5.99, you know. So I said, give me 5. So I bought 5 of these, and I should have bought probably a sign. Maybe tomorrow I'll go there, because actually when I was checking into this hotel, the guy says that there's a free shuttle from the hotel to anywhere within a 3-mile radius. And you see, this is me, SERGEI DRATCHEV, and then I talked to DAT load boards, gave them a piece of my mind. I said, what the heck is happening? Why I cannot sign up for your load board from Canada? Oh, well, we have an agreement with LoadLink. And I said, those people are idiots, I'm sorry to say, but they refuse to give me a membership because they don't like it that I move and that I don't have a constant physical address. And I said, I'm a trucker, you know, what do you expect me to do? Like sit in the office? I cannot make money in the office. And they said, well, if you get, I said, married? And she started smiling. She says, no, if you get an American address, maybe we can get you a DAT membership. And I said, by the way, I wanted to give you some feedback. Why is it that all listings on your load board are so bare? You know, most people just put in, let's say, double drop DD and then the name of the guy and his phone number. There's no dimensions, there's no weight. And why I know this is because I have this friend in Alberta who's a broker, and he has DAT subscription, and sometimes he just says, you know, he wants to help me out, so he sends me some listings, and I find just 90% of these DAT listings are useless, you know, because basically you have to call each one of them, you know. Whereas on my load board, quite often they put the price, you know, it's not perfect, of course. They don't want to pay you top dollar, but at least that's like a point, a starting point for negotiations. You know, they put dimensions. Again, not always, but I just find that on my load board, the quality of leads, so to speak, is much higher. Okay, and there was quite a few companies there that were hiring, you know, and I guess nobody bothered me because they saw below my name it says SERGEI DRATCHEV Heavy Haul, you know. But I saw all kinds of, all these Mercer, you know, Landstar, everybody's hiring. Some lady came over, gave me her business card with a cookie, like she was just spreading these cookies on her business card. Says recruiter. And I forgot the name of the company, but I threw the cookie out because it had chocolate, and I'm allergic to dairy products. But it was interesting. And then what else did I do? Then I saw a sign that says Verizon, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about the other stuff, but I need a phone for US, you know, because my last bill from Rogers was 500 Canadian dollars. And I called them, I said, guys, I just have to draw a line somewhere because my Ford is $460 a month Canadian, and now I'm paying you 500 a month. And they said, well, but you used up 45 gigabytes last month. And I said, so? No, I'm kidding. I didn't say so, but I mean, my plan is I'm paying 150 Canadian for 20 gigabytes, right? Which is not bad. And I asked them how much they charge me for this extra 25 gigabytes, and they said they charge me 130 Canadian, which is $100 US, which is, again, is not bad, but then they charge me 75 US or 105 Canadian for my tablet. That's what I don't like. And then I called Russia a couple of times, but it's so easy with these cell phones, you know, like it's ridiculous. And so my beef is that I use too much data when I'm in the States. And so this phone, I was able to qualify for postpaid deal. So the phone was like $795. I gave them like 250 bucks or something, and they decided to forego the deposit because, you know, I'm a foreign country, right? They're supposed to. I gave them my passport, my driver's license. They put me on the phone. I gave them my Canadian, you know, social insurance number. So somehow I think they can check your credit even though you're from Canada. But they didn't ask me for any deposits. They just asked me to pay down part of the phone cost. And I said, okay, give me something that has high screen resolution, because I love this phone. I love this LG G6, right? Beautiful phone, excellent camera quality, like for video, you know. And so the guy says, and this one was on the edge over there, like towards me, positioned, you know, 7.9 Plus. So it's a Samsung Galaxy. And so I got this one, and I said, give me the same type of you know, protection like on this phone. I want to see the screen open, but I want this part to be protected, so give me this. So very cool looking phone. I think it's actually bigger. Now look, LG is in my left hand, Samsung is in my right hand. So this is LG, Samsung, you know. And again, in the back, just like my phone, it has two cameras. You see, like my phone, I can change the zoom. So you guys probably saw me sometimes. I forgot to change that, and then my face was, you can only see my nose. It's because of this, because there's two cameras. One is wider, one is you know, less wide. And I can tell that this phone has the same stuff. Okay, so very cool. So I got my number, and this is Texas, right? And the guy says, "You okay with the New Jersey number?" Why New Jersey? He says, "Oh, that's my home state." I said, "Okay." I said, "What's the area code?" I think he said 609 or something. But I said, it's okay because it's closer to Ontario, Canada, right? So it's cool. I don't care, but I think it's better when it's closer to your you know, your home area. So now I got this one, and I said, give me the ultimate plan. I think it's like $95 US a month. But this one gives you unlimited high-speed internet. I think up to, I forgot, 50 or 60 gigabytes. After that, they start throttling it. But if you use it as a hotspot, it gives you 22 gigabytes, right? And one trick I learned now is that I can edit the movie on my computer, and then I can transfer the movie into the phone, and then I use a YouTube app, and I just upload it to YouTube directly. So that bypasses hotspot, because you're actually using the phone network, right? You're using your Verizon or Rogers AT&T, right? And I find that that's much faster than when you try to upload from a computer. So if you guys didn't try it yet, try it. You heard it on Heavy Haul TV. So make your video, create a movie, process it, render it, and then transfer it into your phone if you're on the road, right? And you need a way to upload it. So much faster. And you can, by the way, you can check that when you run a speed test. You know, that free speed test, like on the internet. I tried to do it on my computer when it was on a hotspot, and then I tried it right on the phone without the hotspot, right? And on the phone, it's always faster because you lose something when you switch to a hotspot or Wi-Fi. So anyway, so those are my purchases: flags, this, and the most important stuff. Again, I talked to a couple of these. I think this water should be free, right? It's not the big one. Usually, big one they charge you money. I think it should be free. Anyway, I don't care. I want water because I'm all wet. I was walking around this downtown area, and this Crown Plaza is just like 3 minutes walking distance north of the exhibition center. What I wanted to say, yeah, I talked to one Tarp place, and these guys had actually tarps on display, but they were just small version, like small size. They were just showing off, well, showing the quality. And again, I asked him, I said, sorry, you have any tarps here? No. I said, where are you located? Oh, Kansas. And then I said, shoot, I said, I need tops by Monday. Any suggestions? And he says, call utility trailers. Utility trailers. I said, are they in Dallas? He said, yep, just call them. And so I found utility trailers on Google Maps, call them, and they are right next to, pretty much on my way, as I'll be leaving Saturday or Sunday towards Laredo to load the big machine that I booked that goes to Ontario. And so they're right there near Flying J. And I called him, talked to a guy, he gave me his name. I said, I need this. So I need like 2 tarps, 2 lumber tarps, 24 by 27. The guy says, we got them. So I gotta buy that one with some bungee cords and probably some blankets, right, to protect. Because that's one thing I hate about dealing with tarps, is that they're so expensive. Like he said, that set of 2 tarps is $800. But this next load pays a lot of money, so I figured the least I can do is just meet the shipper's requirement, who requested this 8-foot drop tarps, you know, and I don't want to lose this kind of load just because I'm lazy and I don't carry tarps. And I was thinking about buying temporary ones like from Walmart, but the loaded miles are 1800, 1800, and there's no way, I know from experience, there's no way these flimsy, super thin tarps will last that long. Okay, so it's going to be a nightmare. They're going to blow out, they're going to rip apart. So it's, and I think these big ones, they also like $100, you know, so just money thrown away. So I figured it best to buy, you know, real tarps, and then I'm just going to carry them on the trailer, because especially in winter I find that you lose a lot of loads because people want them tarped, you know, like over there in Canada. It's because we have all this stuff on the road, you know. But so yeah, so those are my news. So those are my shopping endeavors today. And so yeah, and the tarps, they open Saturday, tomorrow. So I just booked a hotel for one night, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go grab my truck and drive over to the top place. He says there's parking there, right? I can park with the truck and trailer, and then probably go to Flying J. I don't know, because it's still too early. I don't know when my load is gonna cross from Mexico, either Monday or Tuesday. But I have the confirmation, the load is confirmed, the load is booked. The factoring company has been notified of the imminent settlement because they had some issues with my previous check. Oh, it's so large. Well, what do you think? I'm doing it for fun? We do it for fun and profit, right? Profit is the key word. And so the next one is bigger than the previous one, and so I called them. I said, guys, I have bad news because I booked a load that pays more than the previous load. Uh-oh, hold on, let me talk to the manager. And so they talk to the manager, and she comes back. All right, we'll need this piece of paper, this piece of paper, this piece of paper, and we're good. I said, okay, no problem. So coming next week, we're gonna start rolling with a very weird shaped machine that's gonna be fully tarped, and the broker wants pictures before and after, so it's gonna be fun. And Laredo, right, is gonna be 120F plus 50C. I will need a lot of water.